To the top three for today's AMA Pro Daytona Sportbike race. Third place, Tommy Hayden on the number 22 Yamaha Extended Service Grade Yamaha YZF R6. Tommy, first time having renewed the contract, and you led the race there for a little bit. Talk about it.
Yeah, definitely from the first lap of practice. This has been my most competitive weekend of the year. So it's felt good. Things have been going pretty smooth and coming pretty easy for me. So that's been nice. It's allowed me to be a little more relaxed over the weekend and concentrate a little bit on some of the smaller things of the weekend. And not such a crazy weekend. So it feels really good. Led the race. Felt pretty good. I thought with 3 or 4 to go, I had a pretty good chance to win. But in the end, those guys got ahead of me the last couple laps, and I couldn't get back by. So, I'm happy with. Had a couple rough weekends, so happy to bounce back here on the podium. Definitely feel like my speed was good today. Good enough to win. I just need to race a little better tomorrow in order to end up on top.
Second place, Dane Westman, number 5, and 4 Suzuki GS6R 600. Pretty wild race there to the very end.
Yeah, it was pretty slick out there. The guys were riding good. Unfortunately for them, they ran into some traffic, and that was a boon for me. From here, it looks like we were all three together there at the end. So, who knows what would have happened if the lappers hadn't come. But, I don't want to blame that. So the bike was working really good. The M4 Suzuki was going really good for me. Getting the traction, even though it's greasy out there. We decided to go with some soft tire at the last minute by great decision. So I guess that was right. I don't think there was I think they would have gotten away in the beginning, and I don't think there was enough time in that tire once their tires were worn out to catch up. So that was good. And, these guys rode a really good race. Cam saw me coming, so couldn't really do much about it. But we'll get them next time.
Thank you, Dane. Winner of today's race, Cameron Bouvier in the number 6 Yamaha Extended Service Grade Yamaha YZF R6. Cameron pulled off at .242 at the line. Tell us about the race.
Yeah, at the beginning of the race, I felt like the pace wasn't going to be very fast. The track's a little greasy and stuff, but Jason got out in front of me, followed him for about 5 laps, and we kind of passed back and forth a little bit, and felt really comfortable leading today. And towards the end, we were dicing back and forth with Dane and Tommy, and I was just trying to stay in front as long as I could, and I felt like I had a little more at the beginning of the track, the first section, and then I was losing a little at the end, so I just pushed really hard the first couple sectors, the last lap, and I just lost in words because I was so happy. Pole position this morning and my first win, so really good.
You also got a point for laps led, so it's already taken all the way to finish. Any questions?
Hey, you mentioned the lappers. Do you think they played in your favor?
Yeah. To elaborate, the blue flag was out, and they didn't seem to see it. So we'll go with that.
But after caught up to him, it seemed like he gained the second advantage.
Yeah, it's hard when you're back there and not making much time, but when you're right on them, you can see exactly what they're doing. Not really getting away. I was pretty strong on the brakes. They were getting me a little on the gas, but with the school I went to and stuff's been helping me out, and I've been a lot closer. But yeah, it's just tough being like a second or two back. Seeing them up there, you're not really making much time. You're going back and forth toward you, and it's nice to be right next to them. And then I could make a braking maneuver. Made a little faulty braking maneuver there on the last lap, and made a little mistake there in the roller coaster, and wasn't able to make a challenge for the win.
Cameron, a couple ago, you had a hard time getting out of turn 4 and now they move on. Tell us what about that.
Yeah, I got out of there, and my rear tire was just fighting traction, and it just wouldn't stop bucking. I was trying to stay on the gas, but the tire's just going off a little bit, but it's good.
Chairman, I wanted to ask, after Daytona, you had your accident. How soon after that did you think you'd be fully fit and ready to win?
Yeah, I mean, leading up to last race, I knew my knee was getting a lot better, so before, yeah, I knew that at Road America it wasn't going to affect me all. So at Infineon it did, but yeah, the last 2 races, it's been good, and I've been able to train a lot more, just getting back in shape, so it feels good.
What do you think was the main reason for today's win?
I mean, I'm just kind of learning my team more. My team's learning me, and I'm just kind of getting a little smarter. So I was trying to be patient, and the last few races I haven't really been. So yeah, it paid off.
At this track, there aren't that many races where there are as many passes for the lead, passes for the field as there was out there today. What do you think happened to that?
I think I mean, I don't really know, to tell you the truth. This track, there's a lot of places to pass on, but I wasn't trying to make aggressive passes just because I just wanted to go in a synchronized fashion and just get to the finish. So it's kind of nice when there's not bar bending everywhere. So.
Any other questions?
Tommy, you've been on it since young Logan on Friday. That number 22 back on the plate.
Seems like it, but I'm not sure. For some reason, for whatever reason, I mean, obviously, knowing I'm going to finish the year, I don't know how much that has to do with it. And definitely more relaxed this weekend. It's good to have my number back, but surely there's no time in that, I didn't think. But I like it better anyway. Good story.
Thank you, guys.